Start recording. Alright guys, so decided to pull out an oldie but goodie. We're going with belly weighted Kitech, running a 4-inch instead of the 3.8. A little bit heavier bait, running that in green pumpkin. The reason I'm doing that is because Bear, who actually can stand up in his kayak because he's coordinated, spotted himself a fairly large bass that came up from under the dock, kind of cruised around in the grass. Really wasn't interested in his Wacky rig, but it does tell me something, that there is fish in this shallower grass, and it does tell me that there might be some fish suspended in holes. So what happens is, you know, in any chunks of grass, there's inevitably a rock or some sort of hard structure that grass can't grow on. What that does is it creates an indentation, kind of a little pocket, and ultimately Bear's hooked up right now, guys. And what that does is it creates a, dude, that's a big bass. Keep that in the net. And those fish are definitely loaded up shallow. So look at that fish he just hooked up with. That's probably 18, 19 at least. Hey, keep that net horizontal, would you? Hell yeah, dude. See what I mean by the size of them, though? They're definitely feeding up. That's wacky bullshit.
Wait up. Wait, let me get close to you. Got it?
That feels better, guys. Early on, big fish on the board. My turn. All right, guys, as I was saying before we caught that fish, made all that excitement, the way this kind of works, and this is not an uncommon thing, the bass tend to go into little spots and hide out. So they lay down in these little holes inside the grass and they wait to ambush prey. And what Bear is doing right now is kind of the ideal system. So essentially he's sight fishing, so he's looking for fish, but he's also dropping that Wacky rig down in those holes. He works it through the column and then pulls it out. So even if he's not throwing it right on top of the fish that's there, they will see it at a distance. And honestly, the way he works a Wacky rig is a little bit different. I don't really work mine or impart a lot of action. He tends to actually impart quite a bit of action, making it swim, making it dance, and it just draws those fish's attention out, and somehow he manages to just convince them that they want to eat his worms. So we are actually coming up on the area where I feel like I'm going to be able to shine, which is more of a moving reaction style bite. But it was a weird turn of events because he just decided to go in and try to fish his finesse game, and I decided to try to work my way on the outside and do a little reaction. And so far his strategy has paid off, mine has not, but we got a long day ahead. Maybe. Okay, put on measure board. Oh shit, dude. Good job. Hold that fish up.
Yeah?
This right here is why you fish with a teammate, guys. I have no fish on the board, and there he is. The freaking 4-pound, 18-inch. Pretty much almost got us the equivalent of a limit with 3 fish. Right there. go left, because I've always been going right and it hasn't worked. Literally my only logic. Oh shit, that's a fish.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Oh. That's a fish, dude.
Come on, Mike. 12 and you got like 8.
That is the fucking fish I needed. Right there.
Bro, you got the kills, man. You got the kills. That changes everything. You just changed everything. You just changed everything,
Crankbait. 17.5-inch largemouth, guys, and that right there, as you guys saw from the excitement, wow, he's all fucked up, is just an exciting fish for me, guys. That one right there, I needed it so bad. I was getting so pissed off, so frustrated that the game plan wasn't working. I didn't feel like I was contributing to the team, and it was just one of those deals where I just was getting in my head, and I said, you know what, screw it. Let's go to the island. Let's go the opposite direction that I always go in. And something in my instincts told me, let's go left instead of right. I always go right when I hit this island. I never really crank through this area. I usually use a swim jig. And significantly, this bait right here is the bait I caught that fish on. And if you guys saw the Men for Magog tournament, this is the little brother to that same bait that I used to catch that PB smallie. But that right there, guys, puts us, and I'm going to get the totals right now,
I think we're 67. We're 69.
at 18.5. That's a 70.5. So that right there, guys, unless my math is incorrect or somehow the other team pulls a significant day, the other team would need 98 inches, 98.5 inches to take AOI from us. So that right there may have secured the Angler of the Year race for us. We're not done yet because I now got the bug. We're going to go crank some more, but that fish, that's the best feeling fish I've had all season because I was in my head. I was thinking about it, but I stuck with the program, made the decision to come over here. It paid off, and we are on our way to winning this tournament. We have 69 inches in the tournament. We really had a goal of 70 to try to secure AOI. We do not believe that 69 inches is going to win us this tournament. We need bigger fish, and we do have a few hours to play with. So we're kind of making the decision right now, actively deciding whether we do a Hail Mary, just go for broke, boot it across to the other side and fish a different shoreline, a new set of docks to see if we can get a bigger set of fish, or do we try to go back down the shoreline and see if some of those spots that we caught already refill. It's really a tough decision, and honestly, we're not 100% committed to it yet. We're sitting in the shallows off of the island, and we're going to be working some reaction style baits, maybe a couple finesse while we make that decision. I want you guys to put down in the comments below, what would you do in this situation? 69 inches, you'd think you need probably, I'm gonna guess we probably really truly need about 85 to guarantee a win on this tournament. Would you go back down through where you already caught the fish, or would you take a chance and go fish new water that has a similar pattern? Right now, guys, it's just really crunch time, so I'm going to get back to it, but I just wanted to give you a quick update and get your guys' opinion. What do you think?
I didn't think you'd be at 70 this early or 69.
We go over here, right, we catch fish. By the time we come back down through, the only thing we're going to have a problem with, we're going to lose another, like, I don't know, half hour. If we go down, and then if we boot it all the way back, even if we boot it all the way back, to get back to the viable area. Because realistically, in my mind,
But we also need that time for it to refill.
well, this fucking, the dock scene might be dead down here. The reason I say that is because we have sun now.
Yeah.
And that grass flat that I was talking about there was a lot of shit moving, but they weren't active. Were they not active because they're not active, or were they not active because they were cold and now they're warming up? And by the time we get over there, the sun's gonna be more here coming down on it. I do think though, we need to fish the deeper side of that flat. I don't know if, like, reaction baits, I don't think are gonna work on the shallower side.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. There's our limit, baby. We're gonna call it 17. 17 even, guys, on the black blue swim jig, baby. Check that fish out. That gives us, gotta do the actual math here. I'm gonna put it in my fancy little chart. We call it 17 even. $86.5 inches on the board, guys. I don't want to brag or say anything, but unless the other team in second place for AOI catches 4 state records in a row, it's unlikely that they could pass us at this point. Now, we definitely are not done. This is not the end of the tournament. Weirder shit can happen, but so far, guys, we are above the limit, the goal, the strategy that we said. And 10 minutes after my last video that you guys just saw about making a final decision, making the thought process of how do we proceed to catch bigger fish, how do we close out this tournament season, and it paid off on the very first area that we got to on the shoreline. So this is a small shallow flat. We're sitting in about 6.1 feet of water. Looks like it's a little bit harder bottom through here. I'm not seeing as much submergent grass, which means I might have to bust out a square bill, get some more reaction stuff going. But I think what we're gonna do is probably ride the current across this bay. There is a dock on the other side, like it's like a little marina, which Bear is salivating at right now because he wants to get his wacky magic going. But yeah, guys, we're gonna roll across here and see if we can upsize our bite and see if we can call out our 5th fish. Fish on. Ooh, whoa, wait a minute. Is he in the grass or is he just big? What is it? Is it a fish? Or is it bottom? It's a fish in the bottom. It's a fish hooked in the bottom. I don't know if he's gonna pull.
Yeah, I think so.
13?
We'll see.
I don't think that's a 13. No. Even with mouth open, he's 12 3/4.
Oh, darn.
Legal, but bye-bye. All right, guys, it is officially over. 2 o'clock has come. We are pedaling back to the ramp. You guys have been following the tournament trail series so far. We have no idea where we placed. We have 86 total inches, and the competitors could have more, they could have less. We have no idea. There's no live scoring. Everybody does everything kind of on paper, and then we all share everything at the ramp, and that's when we find out. So we got about a mile back to the ramp to pedal. We're gonna pack our kayaks up. The next time you'll see me, we'll be at the weigh-in.
Alright, so you want to do that up? You want to get your picture taken this time? Third place? You caught more fish. So.
I did?
Yeah, you caught 2 of those.
About that. You caught the biggest.
We'll do pictures after.
Anybody got
quarters. All right, second place. There we go. Yeah, there you go. And first and lunker.
One's there, one's over there.
You got the lunker, you might as well claim
They're
it.
gonna stand next to each other.
Long day on the water, he goes.
Again.
Huh? Content creator, huh? You know, when I started doing the Slay Nation Trail this year, I never expected this. This was kind of a dream. It was kind of like, you know, far-fetched to think that we could do it. But as you can see by the hardware in this photo, we won the tournament. We won Big Bass, and we secured Angler of the Year for the first season of Slay Nation Vermont. I could not be more proud to say that me and Bear won the championship together. It was definitely a team effort. There was nothing about any of the events that either of us could have done without the other there. Decisions that we made, fish that we caught, it was completely a team effort throughout the entire year. And I'm so happy and so proud to be able to say that we won the championship as a team, and we made the right decisions at the right time. Sometimes it didn't feel like it was going to be the right decision, but overall, I want to thank you guys that have watched this video series, that have cheered us on, has been in my corner the entire year. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from everyone, comments, messages, and I want to say thank you to everyone. A lot of this win comes from the motivation that you guys provided by cheering us on when we had ups, when we had downs. And I just really want to thank you guys for watching this video, for hanging out with me all year. And I want to say again, I'm so proud to take this championship, take the first one of the entire trail, and also, you know, close out the season with a win. I want to thank you guys for coming along with me. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.